All right, let me spin the wheel. Let's go back this way. All right, so this is question number 6. Now, they want us to do this algebraically. Now, here's my feeling on whenever the test tells you that you have to do it algebraically, that means you have to do it algebraically in order to get the full credit. But that doesn't mean you have to do the algebra first. So what I'm going to do is you could either graph these and find the intersection, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these two functions equal to each other, and it's going to give me a linear equation. Now, I'm going to solve this. I'm going to ultimately solve this algebraically, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to find out what the answer is for x. What value of x makes these two things equal? So here's what I'm going to do. Or what's the input that gives you a negative 22? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go here. I need this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go menu 32. I only have one equation, so I'm going to change that to 1. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to type in fact, I'm going to make this smaller so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to type in a negative 3x minus 5 over 2 equals a negative 22. So I need stack fraction. And then I'm going to go a negative 3x minus 5 over 2 equals a negative 22. Boom. So it says 13. It says x is 13. So that's the answer. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this algebraically. Now, what I like to do is if I have a fraction, I like to get rid of the fraction by cross multiplying. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, and I'm going to multiply this by 2. So these are going to cancel out. I'm going to have a negative 3x minus 5 equals a negative 44. A negative 22 times 2 is a negative 44. Now, all I have to do is move the minus 5 over. So I'm going to add 5 to this side, add 5 to this side, cancel out. So I got a negative 3x, and this is going to be a negative 39. So now the last step is divide both sides by negative 3, and I've got x equals 13, which is what we expected. Okay, done. That's the algebra. That's how you would do it. And even though it says algebraically, you can always graph this and find the intersection. Let's see, this is 3 minutes. Let me show you real quick how we would do that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to the graph. And they said one function, the function was a negative 3x minus 5 over 2. That's 1. It's going to be a linear function. We know that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press tab and I'm just going to put in a negative 22 and then press enter. Now you don't see the intersection because a negative 22 is way down here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do menu 51 and I'm going to go down to where the other one is. So now you can see there's a blue and red. So what I'm going to do is just pull the graph paper over. Here is the intersection. From here, I'm just going to do menu 64. And then I'm going to start on the left and I'm going to pull it to the right. And unfortunately, when I went to get this, let's see if I can, let me try this again. Menu 64. All right, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to pull it here. And you can see that the x coordinate is 13. So that's the x value. That's the input. The output is a negative 22. We're done. All right. So I just showed you another way to do this, but it's still the same idea. All right. So I am going to stop and post this.